Guys, what is up and welcome back to a new video on the channel. Today's video I will be doing a little bit of an experiment and I'll be seeing what the NBA will look like in 5 years, or I'm going to allow NBA 2K20 to simulate, and I'm going to let NBA 2K20 simulation style. They are going to decide what the NBA is going to look like in 5 years. So as you guys can see, it's the 22nd of October 2019. We are at the start of this season that we're currently in. Yes, we have the lockout due to COVID-19, but I wanted to see what the league would look like, what trades were going to be made every single season for 5 years. So let's get into it. I'm going to simulate the first season. We'll get to the end of the NBA season that we are currently in. We'll have a look who wins the NBA Finals and all that good stuff. And then we'll look at the free agents, what trades are made every single year, probably to around 2025, 2024. I'm going to see what the league would look like and really who will be on top, because currently at the minute you've got the Milwaukee Bucks, the Lakers, the Clippers. A lot can change during free agency, during trades and all that. So I'll see you guys at the end of 2020. We're going to have a look and see what this league is looking like. So we reached the end of the first regular season. LeBron James crowned the MVP. So a lot of people have said it was either going to be Giannis, LeBron for the finals MVP. Let's have a look. Ja Morant was awarded Rookie of the Year. No really surprises there. Dennis Schroeder. Kawhi Leonard was the Defensive Player of the Year. Bam was the most improved. And Frank Vogel was the Coach of the Year. The Lakers actually finished 64-18. Oh, wow. Luka Doncic was All-NBA First Team. I'm excited to see where he is at the end of this, after the end of the 5 years. James Harden, LeBron James, Giannis, as we see all the good ones here. Kawhi Leonard is actually injured, a broken nose, 1 to 2 weeks. Steph Curry is healthy and back. All-NBA Third Team, Chris Paul. That's okay. We're all happy with that. Let's look at the rookie teams. Ja Morant, Zion Williamson, RJ Barrett, and the rounding out rookies. So let's get into the end of the regular season. So this is our first season. So like I said, it's going to be completely different after this year. Lakers, Portland in the first round. Golden State, Sacramento, Dallas, Houston, the Clippers, and the Grizzlies. And over here, we've got Toronto first. Milwaukee finished third. Boston finished second. Let's simulate these playoffs and let's see how they go. So I don't really know how this is going to be, how different this will be to the actual NBA. I mean, Golden State not going to make the playoffs this year, but Golden State are actually, they beat the Kings 4-1. They are up 1-1. The Lakers 2-1. Golden State 2-2. Lakers. So Lakers, Dallas advanced. So the Mavericks are advanced. The Mavericks, I think, are going to the finals. Or it's the Lakers Celtics finals, and the Celtics win the NBA championship for 2020. So that's what NBA 2K has predicted. The Celtics will go on to win the NBA championship. Jason Tatum, 27 points per game. He's going to be a star. 2023, I reckon he'll be the star. He'll probably be the leader of the league in points and all that. But let's get into it now. This is where things are going to get crazy. Let's advance to free agency. So I'll see you guys at the end of free agency and all that. Let's look at player retirements before we go. Vince Carter decided to hang up the boots. Jamal Crawford, Pau Gasol, Kyle Korver, Zach Randolph, Zaza, Devin Harris, Jose Calderon, I must say. So let's get to the end of the... Actually, I want to see who gets like the #1 pick at the end of this year, because I know it's going to be completely different in 2020, but whoever gets the #1 pick will probably get LaMelo Ball in this My League simulation. So the Knicks are projected to go #1. The Utah Jazz get #1. Pelicans get 2. The Knicks get #3. Let's exit the draft lottery. I do want to go past the draft combined rookie signing, so I'm going to go all the way down there. Like I said, I definitely want to see who gets drafted and all that good stuff. NBA draft. LaMelo Ball goes to the Utah Jazz, so he'll be teaming up with Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert. James Wiseman goes to the Pelicans, and Anthony Edwards goes to the Knicks. Where did RJ Hampton go? RJ Hampton goes 13th to the Brooklyn Nets. Oh boy, so he's teaming up with Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving. Okay, so I'm going to get to the end of this season, the start of 2021 season. We'll see any free agency signing. So free agency has come and gone. These are the players who have signed. Carmelo Anthony signs a 1-year deal with the Bulls. Jay Crowder goes to the Spurs. I want to go down and see if there's any big signings. The Suns got Dwight Howard. DeMarcus Cousins went to the Grizzlies. Did Anthony Davis stay? Look at Taco Fall. He stayed with the Celtics. I want to know if Anthony Davis stayed with the Lakers. Now, that's one thing I definitely want to see, because that could change the complete landscape of the NBA if Anthony Davis was a free agent. But I'm going to go all the way down here and see if we can find him. Ibaka went to the Hawks. So Ibaka is signed with the Hawks with a 1-year deal. Charles Beasley. Let's go all the way down here. Let's see if any other signings of Anthony Davis has been signed. So this is all the signings. So here we go. This is where we're getting into it. Reggie Jackson went to the Timberwolves. Jeremy Lin is back in the league. He's gone to the 76ers. Where is any other big signings of any other? Hassan Whiteside signed with the Toronto Raptors. That is pretty big. Anthony Davis re-signed with the Lakers. Oh boy. So Anthony Davis will be returning. Brandon Ingram re-signed with the Pelicans. So not too many changes. I mean, not crazy changes that I thought that would be. So let's get into the year. Let's have a look at this. Let's go look at some of these rosters and see what these rosters are looking like. I mean, the 76ers roster hasn't really changed. Milwaukee Bucks hasn't really changed. All these rosters are kind of the same. I mean, there hasn't been too many changes. I mean, they've got a squad out in Memphis. Ja Morant, DeMarcus Cousins. That is a serious team. Brendan Clark as well. Serious team out there. Miami Heat also got a pretty good team that they're building at the minute. But I'm going to simulate to the end of the season 2020. And then we're going to look at 2021 and see who comes out on top and have a look at who is leading the playoff race. Like I said, I want to see what are they looking like at the end of season 2021. I want to see what the league is looking like in basically season 2025. I'll see you guys at the end of this season. We're going to have a look again and have a look at how teams are going. So this is All-Star 2021. I just wanted to have a look and see if there's any newcomers in the All-Star game. You see Ja Morant is a first-time All-Star. We head over to the Team Giannis. It's actually Team Stephen now. So Team LeBron. It's no more Team LeBron. It's Team Stephen and Team Giannis. Chris Middleton is an All-Star starter. Luka Doncic, 2-time All-Star. Brandon Ingram is also a 2-time All-Star now. He wasn't an All-Star in the last year, but that wasn't a totally simulated season. No real surprises there. It's good to see Bradley Beal make it in, but as this season simulation gets wrapped up, I'm sure we are going to see some more crazy players making it up. I just want to see some any trades the teams have made. CJ McCollum was traded to the Pacers for Victor Oladipo. Oh boy. Raptors signed to Hassan Whiteside and they traded him to the Mavs for Tim Hardaway Jr. Oh my god. Zach LaVine traded to the Bucks for Chris Middleton. And Tyreke Evans. Oh boy. So Carmelo Anthony and Zach LaVine are now on the Bucks. Oh my god. I wonder how they are going. I wonder how they are doing. Well, I just swear I just seen Draymond Green traded as well. So Draymond Green must be... So the Warriors get Harrison Barnes back for Draymond Green. I don't understand that trade, but... Oh, well, let's get moving on. Let's get to the end of the season, and we'll see how the NBA's landscape is looking. End of season 2021, Giannis Antetokounmpo is the MVP. 34 points a night, 16 rebounds, and 6 assists, playing alongside Zach LaVine and Carmelo Anthony. James Wiseman is the Rookie of the Year, 19 points, 9 rebounds, playing alongside Zion and co. Giannis was Defensive Player of the Year also, and Little from the Portland Trailblazers was the most improved player. Coach of the Year, Rick Carlisle for the Dallas Mavericks, 59 and 23. As we go into All-NBA First Team, no surprises there. Luka Doncic, Steph Curry, Giannis, Anthony Davis, Nikola Jokic. Let's go to the All-NBA Second Team. Ben Simmons, Russell Westbrook, LeBron James didn't even make All-NBA First Team. What are LeBron James' averages this year? Let's go have a look. Well, he's still got AD, so I mean, he still looks like he's dominating at the minute. It doesn't look like he's struggling or anything like that. Let's have a look. He's still averaged, if we can have a look, career stats. He averaged 26 points per night, and he still couldn't make it into the All-NBA First Team. Oh, that's pretty surprising. As we go into here, the NBA standings, Dallas finished first, Memphis finished 8th, the Lakers and the Golden State Warriors. The Utah Jazz are second. Let's have a look at their starting lineup. What are they running? Is LaMelo Ball in their starting lineup? That's what I do want to look at. I definitely want to have a look at LaMelo Ball's. Can we look at the rookie report? And even if we just look at the stats and all that kind of stuff, because I definitely want to have a look and see how LaMelo Ball went. James Wiseman was 19 points. LaMelo Ball, 17 points per night, 7 assists and 5 rebounds. Anthony Edwards, 17 points as well. How are the Knicks doing? The Knicks did not make the playoffs. The Cleveland Cavaliers finished 8th. How did the Cleveland Cavaliers finish 8th? Who are in their lineup? Sexton, Garland, Chetty Osman, Larry Nance Jr., Andre Drummond, Enes Kanter. I mean, each to their own. I I actually want to look at Golden State as well, because Golden State did get rid of Draymond Green. They've got Harrison Barnes. That is a very weird move. But let's simulate the NBA Finals for NBA 2021. Let's get to the finals to see who wins. The Boston Celtics won the last NBA championship. They defeated the Lakers. Now we are looking towards 2021. The Lakers and the Mavs. I mean, Luka Doncic is probably going to be the face of the league, I reckon. The Philadelphia 76ers has been eliminated. The Dallas Mavericks and the Utah Jazz. The Utah Jazz make it to the NBA Finals, but they are defeated. Yes, they're defeated by the Nets. So the Brooklyn Nets end up winning the NBA championship. Kyrie Irving, 35 points per game. Let's have a look and see how Melo went in this. LaMelo Ball, 12 points, 13 rebounds. So LaMelo Ball definitely playing. So Kevin Durant had 54 points in game 1. Kyrie had 47. It went to OT, 159 to 151. Oh boy. Can we have a look at the Jazz, see how LaMelo Ball fared? So LaMelo Ball is like he basically is a walking triple-double watch at all times. No surprises there. Let's get in and let's have a look at the draft. I mean, let's just move on past the draft. I don't really mind about rookies and all that kind of stuff. We are all good. We just want to have a look and see how the NBA changes. Let's see who went number 1. I don't really know too much about this draft class, so what you guys think here, make sure to comment down below if anything surprises you. The Knicks actually get the number 1 pick finally. Small forward, Jonathan, I think that's Kuminga. I can't really pronounce the name, but it's all good. Free agent. Let's have a look at free agents and let's see who are coming and who are going to be free agents on this offseason, where they might go. Kawhi Leonard's a free agent. Jason Tatum's a free agent. Paul George, Donovan Mitchell, Bam, Rudy Gobert, Fox, Derrick Rose. There are a lot of free agents. Let's get to the end of free agency. Let's see where the free agents have decided to sign. That is what I'm interested into. Let's have a look. I'll see you guys, and let's see the transaction report. So let's go look at this transaction report. Let's see if anything major's happened. I mean, Dwight Howard is bouncing around the league. He's back at the Hornets. LaMarcus Aldridge signs a deal with the Cleveland Cavaliers. Are you kidding? The Cavs actually could be okay. Marc Gasol went to the Portland Trail Blazers. Let's go down and let's see. Kyle Kuzma is it with the Toronto Raptors now. So he's finally left the Lakers. Serge Ibaka signs another 1-year deal with the Utah Jazz. They are going to be extremely tough. The Kings get DeMarcus Cousins back. That is big for the Kings. Let's go down. Taco returns to the Boston Celtics. I mean, I'd love to do a career simulation with Taco. I think that'd be a lot of fun. The Hornets signed Devontae Graham to a 1-year, $2.9 million deal. He's going to be a beast, and they end up signing him for 2. The Nets hang on to Allen. Let's go down. Let's see some of the big signings. That's definitely what we want to see. Winslow is with the Detroit Pistons now. Is any other big signings happened in the offseason? As we go all the way down here, Spencer Dinwiddie is at the Knicks. I mean, the Knicks could actually, the Knicks are building something. I mean, they got the number 1 pick. They had the number 3 pick, I think, the year before. Lonzo Ball returns to the Lakers. Are you kidding? Lonzo Ball has returned to the Los Angeles Lakers. I have a feeling LeBron James may have retired. I don't know if LeBron James retired or is he's signed with someone else. He's been traded to someone else. Tatum gone to he's still with the Celtics. Fox is still with the Celtics. Collins is with the Hawks. Bam with the Heat. Adams has returned to OKC. Richardson returned. Derrick Rose signed a 4-year, $101 million contract. Paul George has gone to the Spurs, and Kawhi Leonard has gone to the Grizzlies. So they've completely shaked that up. Rudy Gobert signed with the Hornets. Oh my God! Look at all these moves. I need to go and have a look at these. Whereabouts is... Don't tell me LeBron James is retired. There's no way LeBron James would have retired after... When you go back and look at these retirees, surely LeBron James did not retire from the league. LeBron James retires at age 36. So he didn't get on the All-NBA first team. LeBron James retires, if you can believe it. He had his last year with the Lakers. I did not expect that. There is no way I expected that. A lot of players have left the league. Oh my God. But LeBron James retires. Are you kidding me? Oh boy. We're in season 2021. Let's simulate. Let's get to the start of season 2000. Oh my God. I can't believe LeBron James is gone. So through it. In 2021, they are expecting LeBron James to hang the boots up. I will get to the end. Let's actually get to the All-Star break, and we'll have a look and see who actually is playing and where everyone is, who are All-Stars. I'll see you guys at the end of... see you guys at the All-Star break. So it's the 2022 All-Star game. DeAndre Ayton, Montez Harrell, first-time All-Stars. Ja Morant, I think that's his second All-Star. I don't know why they're saying that's his first. We head over to Team Giannis. James Wiseman is an All-Star. Oh my God. So James Wiseman is the first rookie out of his class to become an All-Star. Really no surprises here. I mean, all these players are still, they're still ruffling on very nice. But Team Giannis, Team Stephen. So Stephen Curry has taken over. I mean, LeBron James is no longer in the All-Star game. So the most All-Star games is now Steph Curry, Anthony Davis with 9. James Harden has 9. But I mean, I thought LaMelo Ball would be right up there to be an All-Star, but that is not the case. Let's go look at the transaction report. Let's see if anyone's made any big trades or anything like that. I am excited to see if they've done anything like that. Aaron Baines traded. There's really no one, like no massive ones here. Mitchell Robertson was traded though for Brendan Boston Jr. and the first-round draft pick. JaVale McGee traded from to the Bulls, I think. What is going on here? All these trades. It is, I mean, like I said, this is 2K simulating. This is 2K guessing what is going to happen. Let's go look at the league leaders and season stats and see how everyone is going. Luka Doncic leading the league. I knew Luka Doncic would be dominating the league. Ja Morant, second in scoring, 29 points. Giannis third, Lillard fourth, Trae Young fifth. Steph Curry still popping along at age 33, 26 points a night. Let's get to the end of the season. Let's have a look at these. All these awards. So Giannis takes out the MVP once again. No real surprise there. Giannis is just, I mean, I want to have a look at his. Can I look at his? Let's look at his career award history. 3 MVPs, 6 All-Stars. He still hasn't won an NBA championship though. That is one thing that he has not done. Let's see if he can do it this year. Luka Doncic is just killing it at the minute. 3-time All-Star for Luka. I mean, his awards are just crazy. Karl-Anthony Towns is right up there. Steph Curry, I mean, 2 MVPs, 3 NBA championships, 9 All-Stars, 5 first NBA All-Teams. LaMelo Ball makes the All-NBA third team. John Collins from the Hawks made it in. Spicy P and Russell Westbrook are in there as well. Let's get to the playoffs. The Phoenix Suns. Who are in the Phoenix Suns? Alfred Payton, Devin Booker. I mean, DeAndre Ayton has just gone crazy. 91 overall. Him and Devin Booker are the same overall, so they are pushing. Utah Jazz. LaMelo Ball has now moved into the starting lineup. LaMelo, Donovan, Kyle Anderson, Serge Ibaka at the center position. Golden State, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Andrew Wiggins. I mean, they are still right there as we head over to the Milwaukee Bucks. Eric Bledsoe, Zach LaVine, Sterling Brown, Giannis. Is Carmelo Anthony still on this team? He must have retired, or he must have been traded or something like that. Let's advance. I mean, this Pelicans team. Have a look at this Pelicans team. Caleb Love, Brandon Ingram, Zion Williamson, James Wiseman, Jackson Hayes, Alonzo Trier. Let's simulate the third NBA playoffs, third NBA finals. The first year was the Celtics, then it was the Brooklyn Nets. Let's see who wins it this season. The Memphis Grizzlies have Kawhi Leonard. The Spurs had Paul George, but the Spurs did not make the NBA Finals. I did say Giannis had to win an NBA championship. He is going to the Eastern Conference Finals. Can they overcome the Boston Celtics? The Bucks, they can't do it, so they miss out again. And can Kawhi Leonard lead the Spurs? He can't. So the Celtics win their second NBA championship in 3 years. Kemba Walker is the Finals MVP. Let's have a look. Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum now is a two-time NBA championship, 3-time All-Star. And Kemba Walker's the Finals MVP. Let's have a look at this. I mean, this Kawhi Leonard teamed up with Ja Morant. So they were, what a tandem they had. Ja Morant, Kawhi Leonard, 28 points, Jackson Jr. But let's advance. We're advancing to 2022. Player retirements. Dwight Howard is retired. Carmelo Anthony. Chris Paul retired. Lou Williams retired. I mean, this is sad. Joakim Noah retired. Luol Deng. JJ Barea. But Chris Paul, Carmelo Anthony, and Dwight Howard, the 3 notable retirees. Let's get to free agency and let's see who are free agents. I mean, actually, let's do the NBA draft. I do want to see if there's any players we do know who could be coming through the NBA draft, and we can see who are coming through. I mean, the Knicks are still struggling. I mean, they didn't even make the playoffs, I don't think, last year. Let's have a look. NBA draft. See if there's any players here. Is this the class with Bronny James, or is he still maybe like a year off? I think he might be like 1 more year off. He might be like he could be like a second round pick. You don't know. But we're going to settle with this. Let's go to the free agency. I just want to see all free agents this season. Kawhi Leonard made the NBA Finals with Ja Morant. What a tandem they have. Let's have a look at this NBA free agents. Luka Doncic, Trae Young, Kevin Durant, DeAndre Ayton, Bradley Beal, Kyrie Irving. So the Brooklyn Nets could that could really blow up. I'm gonna advance to the end of free agency and we'll see where all these players have ended up. So let's look at these signings. We'll see where players have gone. Nurkic went to the Jazz. I mean, the NBA landscape has changed completely. Kyle Kuzma has gone to the Pelicans, so I'm not too sure how well he went with the Toronto Raptors. Let's go all the way down here. Markelle Fultz with the Knicks. We'll see. We'll go down and see like some of the big signings. We'll see I mean, Luka Doncic is probably the face of the league at the minute. He's been All NBA first team for a few years. I reckon this is the year that he really progresses and he pushes for that MVP, because I'm telling you, that Dallas Mavericks team was pretty tough. Hassan Whiteside and all that kind of stuff. So let's get down. Zach LaVine is going to the OKC Thunder for 4 years. Kyrie Irving signed with the Hornets. Oh my God. So he's left I reckon Kevin Durant. Well, Kevin Durant re-signed with the Nets. $236 million deal. Bradley Beal re-signed with the Wizards. Trae Young re-signed with the Hawks. Where did Luka Doncic re-sign with the Mavericks? So it's good to see Luka stick around. Blake Griffin is now with the Philadelphia 76ers. They're going to be a very, very tough team in the league if he can stay healthy and all that kind of stuff. But I was intrigued to see where Luka went. He decided to re-sign with the Dallas Mavericks. And Kyrie Irving is now with the Hornets. So I'm going to get to the end of this, the All-Star break again. We're going to see who are All-Stars, who's leading the league and all that kind of stuff. I still can't believe LeBron James ain't even in the league anymore. That is just remarkable. He just decided to hang up the boots and just end it all there. So let's have a look at these All-Stars for season 2023. NBA All-Star 2023. DeAndre Ayton has now moved to the starting All-Star position. Jason Tatum is also a starter. Stephen Curry, captain yet again. Giannis, captain. Zion Williamson, a two-time All-Star. Anthony Edwards from the Knicks is a two-time All-Star. Ja Morant, All-Star yet again. Wiseman is an All-Star. I mean, LaMelo Ball not even getting a look into being an All-Star. I mean, how much is LaMelo Ball actually averaging? I need to go have a look at these and just have a look and see who is actually leading the league in all these stats and all this kind of stuff. Let's have a look at assists per game. LaMelo Ball and Lonzo leading the league in assists, 12 and 10. Look at LaMelo though, 20 points, Lonzo Ball 13, and LaMelo Ball can't get a look in for the NBA All-Star. Damian Lillard, 30 points. Giannis, Luka Doncic averaging basically a triple-double yet again. Ja Morant. I mean, him and Kawhi Leonard are just dogs out there. That is just crazy, the fact that they are on a team. I'm going to get to the end of the NBA season. We're in 2023 at the minute. We're probably going to stop at 2025. That's my end goal. We'll have a look and see the landscape. Boston Celtics have won 2 championships, and the Brooklyn Nets have won 1. Let's get to the end of the season. Man, Giannis can't be stopped. 28 points, another MVP for Giannis. How many MVPs? 4 MVPs. 3 in a row. He cannot be stopped. He still needs to chase that championship that's been basically denying him. Kyle Lowry, 14 points. He was the 6th man of the year. Giannis, my God. He's 99. Defensive player of the year, 28 points. He had 1 block, 1 steal per game. Harry Giles, the most improved player. And the coach of the year, 64 and 14. So, Luka Doncic again, All-NBA first team. LaMelo Ball, All-NBA first team. Giannis was the All-NBA first team. Spicy P, DeAndre Ayton. DeAndre Ayton's actually having a career, man. Like, how much did he average this season? I'd love to see how much he's averaged. 15 points, 22 points, 15 rebounds, 1 assist. So he actually is dominating. Look at his stats going up every single year as we look to close. So Utah Jazz have the first seed. Otto Porter, Donovan Mitchell, LaMelo Ball. Ball's there now. And Yusuf Nurkic. They have a serious squad out there. The Pelicans have a pretty good squad as well. LaMelo Ball and Lonzo will be going at it in an NBA Finals clash. That'd be extremely good to watch. I'd love to watch that. You see here, Caleb Love, Phoenix Suns. They got a really nice team as well. Winston, Devin Booker, DeAndre Ayton, who's just progressing. Can the Bucks actually finish with the Knicks? Finish with the #1 seed. So who's on the Knicks? Markelle Fultz, Brandon Boston Jr., Julius Randle, Marquise Chris. Oh my God, have a look at this team. All right, well let's. I don't think they're a first seed. I want to see if this Bucks team can beat this Atlanta team and finally win that NBA championship. I mean, Giannis is the MVP and he gets knocked out in the first round. The Utah Jazz beat the Lakers in 7. Can LaMelo Ball lead this? The Portland Trailblazers come through. They beat the Pelicans. They sweep. Did they sweep? No, they did. The Pelicans come from 3-0 down to basically going and win the NBA championship. Oh my God. Zion Williamson, 24 points, 10 rebounds, 3 assists, is your finals MVP. Who actually plays for the... well, Brennan Ingram, Zion Williamson absolutely dominating. James Wiseman, Trailblazers, Napier, Damian Lillard. So Damian Lillard basically carried this Portland Trailblazers team over the Dallas Mavericks. Over the Utah Jazz in 7. LaMelo Ball, 44 points, 11 rebounds, 14 assists in Game 7. But Damian Lillard countered with 41, and they went on to win the NBA championship. Who plays for the Heat? Bam, Jimmy Butler, Jackson Grant. They don't actually have a stacked team, but that is just crazy. So let's move on to 2024 season player retirements. LaMarcus Aldridge retires, Paul Millsap, JJ Redick. Some big names leaving the game, so we are moving on. I'm going to get to the free agency period. We'll see who signs with who and who stays with who as we move through our 4th, I think, simulated season of this. So after winning the championship, Zion Williamson decided to stay with the New Orleans Pelicans. We go up here. Ja Morant re-signs with the Grizzlies, so the Grizzlies are going to be a tough team. I mean, the Grizzlies are going to be very, very good. They have Kawhi Leonard and Ja Morant. Chris Middleton re-signs with the Bulls. Kemba Walker, I must say, re-signs with the Celtics. James Harden signs with the Minnesota Timberwolves. Are you kidding me? Oh my God. So James Harden signs. He'll finish his career with the Minnesota Timberwolves. Heat signed D'Angelo Russell. Kevin Love signs with the Utah Jazz. The Utah Jazz are just getting better and better every single year. Nikola Jokic signs with the Detroit Pistons. Oh my God, this league is changing. But the Utah Jazz now have, I think, Kevin Love, LaMelo Ball, who will probably be an all-star this season. Oh my God. I'm actually going to simulate, and we'll get to the final... basically the final. I think we're almost in our final season. So it's the NBA landscape's changed. I mean, Kawhi Leonard is now in the Grizzlies. But the complete landscape of the NBA has changed. James Harden is now Minnesota Timberwolves. Kawhi Leonard and Ja Morant are teammates. Paul George is in San Antonio. There is so much that has gone on. Zion Williamson led the Pelicans to an NBA Finals win. He re-signed with the Pelicans. As we advance to the All-Star break and have Team Giannis and Team Stephen, once again, no surprises there. Spicy P is an All-Star starter now. We go have a look. Did LaMelo Ball cannot get an All-Star starting look. Devin Booker gets an All-Star. Jaren Jackson gets an All-Star. He must be having a career year. James Wiseman in there again. Zion Williamson, Bam, Anthony Edwards from the Knicks. The Knicks actually must be pretty good. James Harden with the Minnesota Timberwolves. Let's go look at the league stats and league leaders. Luka Doncic, 30 points per night. Who is Cade Cunningham from the OKC Thunder? He's averaging 29 points at the minute. Spicy P, Steph Curry, Trae Young, Anthony Edwards, Kyrie Irving. As we go down here, James Harden with the Minnesota Timberwolves. He's averaging 25 points. LaMelo Ball, 24 points, 10 assists, and 5 rebounds, and cannot get an all-star look. I mean, what did LaMelo Ball do wrong? Why can't he get a look in? But I actually do want to have a look at the league leaders in in assists as well, because Lonzo Ball and LaMelo are just holding that down at the minute. You see these two, 10 assists for LaMelo, 11 assists for Lonzo. So LaMelo Ball definitely is the scoring brother. Let's get to the end of the season. Let's have a look and see how these teams have fared. So yet again, Giannis is on top of the league once again. He wins his, I think this might be his like 4th or 5th MVP in a row. I mean, he's got 5 MVPs now. He's won the last 4 MVPs. Giannis just balling out. He still hasn't got his championship though, so he can keep winning MVPs, but he needs to get this championship. Jalen Jackson is the 6th man of the year. Giannis, defensive player again. Giannis is just, he's making a case for greatest of all time. Dwayne Casey, 68 and 14, is the coach of the year. Luka Doncic, again, Cade Cunningham from the OKC Thunder. He's actually been dominating. I mean, he was pick 2 in 2021's draft. He's been really good for the OKC Thunder. Giannis, Spicy P, Karl Anthony Towns, All-NBA 2nd team, if we can swing across to them. LaMelo Ball again. So LaMelo Ball's just been going up and up and up and up and up every single year. His stats have just been really good. 23 points again, 23 points, 10 assists. He only had averaged 10 assists a game this season, but he averaged 13 last year. So LaMelo Ball is balling out. And the Minnesota Timberwolves. So who's got Minnesota? So we've got James Harden, and then we've got Karl Anthony Towns leading that team. Utah Jazz, LaMelo Ball, Donovan Mitchell, Kevin Love. The Pelicans are there once again. Zion Williamson and James Wiseman. Devin Booker and DeAndre Ayton, who's now a 95 as we head over here. The Milwaukee Bucks are still 5th. Who is on the Milwaukee Bucks? So you got James, I mean, Giannis is winning MVP basically just on his own stats and merit. Have a look at this Detroit Pistons team. Zahir Williams, Tobias Harris. Nikola Jokic is coming off the bench for them. Jason Tatum. I want to see how much Jason Tatum's been averaging. I definitely wanted to see like his career and all that kind of stuff. So 24 points. It's considerably gone down from the year before, but he still is having a career. I mean, he's just these kind of players. The Knicks are 2nd. The Brooklyn Nets finished 7th. As we simulate these playoffs, I'll only be doing one more year because it'll be 2025, and then we'll be reassessing. The Memphis Grizzlies actually missed the NBA playoffs. Now, that is hard to believe. The Milwaukee Bucks are beaten again, so Giannis just can't get that NBA championship. Minnesota and Dallas, James Harden and Karl Anthony Towns are there. The New Orleans Pelicans and Dallas Mavericks in the NBA Western Conference Finals. The Pelicans almost went back-to-back, but the Charlotte Hornets win the NBA championship for 2024. Bates wins the MVP. Kyrie Irving basically led this Charlotte Hornets team to it's all their draft picks. I mean, all their draft picks basically have aided in this come up from this Pelicans team, from this Hornets team. So the Charlotte Hornets win. Let's go have a look at player retirements and all that as we look to close it out. So this is the last season. We are heading into 2025. Before we get into like the off-season period, I just wanted to have a look at NBA records and all that stuff. So LeBron James did retire a few years ago, as we've seen. He finished with 36,976. If we go down the list, you'll see Kevin Durant moved into 8th position. James Harden was in 9th, and Stephen Curry was 11th. Russell Westbrook also featured with 12. We'll go in the top 20. We'll see if anyone else featured in. But Steph, Harden, Durant, probably the 3 best scorers in the league that we've seen so far. They are definitely up there. I mean, if I kept going with this simulation, I'm sure that we'll see it. Also, let's look at league history. Giannis won the last 4 MVPs when LeBron James won the MVP. Can we have a look at NBA champions? So Kyrie Irving's actually a 2-time champion now. You see Charlotte Hornets defeating the Pelicans, sweeping them. But the Boston Celtics have won 2. Kyrie Irving's won 2. And then Zion Williamson won 1. Let's finish this off. Let's go into the free agency period. I definitely want to see who are free agents and all that good stuff. I might quickly, before we do this, just have a look at player retirements as we go into the final year. Sean Livingston, Rudy Gay, Al Horford, 38 years old, Brook Lopez, JaVale McGee, Damari Carroll, Drew Holiday. So these are the players who would be retiring now. Oh my God, Harrison Barnes. Harrison Barnes is 32. Reggie Jackson, 34. Kent Bazemore. So look at these players, well-known players in 2025 who will not be there anymore. They are all retiring. Let's go down. Any staff retirements? Greg Popovich retires as we finish this off. So let's go right down and let's have a look at the free agency and all that, because that's like the most important and the most exciting things that you definitely want to look at of this. So 2025, this is what the NBA is looking like. I mean, any surprises with the champions? Trae Young, Luka Doncic are just dominating at the minute, I think. Let's go down. I actually want to have a look at just Trae Young and just see how he's... If we just go through the team rosters, have a look at this. Clint Capella is on the Milwaukee Bucks. Middleton is on the Chicago Bulls. Andre Drummond on the Cavs. Let's get to free agency and get into the final, I'd say, season and all that kind of stuff. James Wiseman's a free agent. Anthony Edwards, Karl Anthony Towns. LaMelo Ball is a free agent, so I'm excited to see where he goes. I mean, LaMelo Ball has just been very good. So he's actually got a lot of offers. 4-year deal, $155 million from the Magic, so I'm sure that he'll go there. I'm pretty sure he's going to sign there. That is just ridiculous. Let's go in. Can we just simulate here? Offers 2, advance. We don't really care about this. I just want to get through the free agency period and just finish this off for this 2025 progression. So I'm just gonna get through all the way of free agency because I don't really mind what happens in free agency, but 2025 is what we wanted to finish at, and that's what we will be finishing at in this little clip here. So simulating now free agency day 5. When I get to maybe day 12, then we'll have a look and see where everyone signed for the final year for 2025 as we head into 2024-2025 season. I'm just going to stop the simulation there. Let's go and have a look at the signed players. So Wiseman did return to the Pelicans on a $30 A 3-year, $94 million deal. Anthony Edwards returned to the Knicks. Karl-Anthony Towns returned to the Timberwolves with James Harden. LaMelo Ball returned to the Jazz on a 4-year, $155 million deal. Marquise Chris, 4 years, $145 million with the Clippers. Klay Thompson returned to the Warriors on a $174 million deal. I mean, Donovan Mitchell went to the Pacers. So that is something different. Harold went to the 76ers. Tobias Harris returned to the Clippers. So Jaylen Brown went to the Raptors. Oh boy. So Jaylen Brown is a Toronto Raptor now in the final season. So let's simulate. I'll see you guys at All-Star break, and we'll see if LaMelo Ball actually finally made an All-Star game. We'll see basically who is finishing off in the 2025 All-Star game. Trae Young was actually a captain. So like I said, Trae Young is taking over the league. Stephen Curry, another captain, 12-time All-Star for Steph Curry. Giannis finally is not the All-Star captain after 6 consecutive times. Clint Capella, LaMelo Ball finally is an All-Star in 2024/2025. DeAndre Ayton has come on so well. Bates is a All-Star as well. He won the Finals MVP, I'm pretty sure. Michael Porter Jr. is a 2-time All-Star. Kyrie Irving, 11-time. No real surprises here. Jaren Jackson Jr. from the Grizzlies is a 2-time All-Star. But Trae Young finally. So I just want to go look at some of the stats and all that kind of stuff and see who's leading the league. Milwaukee Bucks have the best record in the East. Let's have a look at their lineup. Eric Bledsoe, Derek Wright, Valentine, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Clint Capella. I mean, Giannis is just going ham. The Dallas Mavericks have the best standings record in the West as we look at season stats. Trae Young, 35 points a night. Look at Luka. Luka, 29 points. James Harden, 30 points. Trae Young has just gone berserk. Now, I believe he will take over the league. And have a look at this from Trae Young. His last few years, 27 points last year. It's gone to 35 points a night. D'Angelo Russell, 28 points. LaMelo Ball from the Jazz is 28 points. Stephen Curry. Now, you go look at the assist leaders as well. And LaMelo Ball will definitely be up there as well. LaMelo and Lonzo have just led the league in assists. Lonzo is a Lakers player now. He returned to LA once LeBron James left. So it's like maybe he just did not like LeBron or something just happened there. Can we look at award races and all that kind of stuff? Who is a chance to win the awards in the final season? So we've got Luka Doncic, Cade Cunningham, Trae Young, LaMelo Ball, and Ben Simmons. So no Giannis. So that is surprising. We'll see if Giannis can come over and steal it. But let's get to the end of the season. Cade Cunningham is just going crazy for the OKC Thunder. Let's get to the end of the season. We'll have a look and see who are in the playoffs and who gets all the awards in the final year of this sim. Okay, so Luka Doncic takes out the most valuable player. 30 points, 9 rebounds, 8 assists. Him and Trae Young, I just had a feeling they were going to take over the league. LeBron James Jr. is in here. So Bronny James is in. I did not even know Bronny James was in here. He plays for the Chicago Bulls. He was the Rookie of the Year. 20 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists. Jalen Johnson is the 6th man of the year from the Rockets. Giannis Defensive Player of the Year. I mean, can we go look at Giannis's awards through this 2025? I mean, Giannis did not win it. He hasn't won a championship yet, but have a look at his awards. Oh my God. How many times has he won Defensive Player of the Year? He has gone crazy. And as we close out this video, so we've got Luka Doncic from the Dallas Mavericks, Trae Young, who, what did Trae Young average this season? I definitely want to have a look and see what he averaged. 35 points, and he couldn't even get the most valuable player. Giannis Antetokounmpo, Anthony Davis, and Nikola Jokic. All-NBA second team, LaMelo Ball, who's just a freak. Cade Cunningham, Jason Tatum, Spicy P. Let's go into All-NBA third team, D'Angelo, Ben Simmons, Zion, LeBron James Jr., oh boy, so LeBron James almost he actually went round 1, pick 1, 2024. So LeBron James Jr. did go round 1, pick 1. I didn't even know that. I just skipped through the draft that year. But congratulations to LeBron James Jr. He didn't even lead the Bulls to a playoff spot. As we have a look at this, isn't Atlanta in? Yeah, so Atlanta get the 7th seed. I want to see if Giannis can get this elusive championship as we close out this video. Sim it through here. I hope you guys enjoyed. It's NBA 2025. The league is a lot different. LeBron James hasn't been in it. There was a numerous amount of trades. Before we close out, we'll just have a look. Can Giannis finally get this championship? I mean, it's taken him a long, long time. This New York Knicks team, though, have got something to say about it. The Bucks get through. The Detroit Pistons and the Bucks. And the Detroit Pistons stop it. Can the Pelicans win? And the Detroit Pistons win the NBA championship. Chet Holmgren. Holmgren, I don't even know how to say it. He finished with 19 points, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. Who's on this Pistons team? Tyler Hero. I mean, what's his rating so far? He's an 84, so he did go to another level. And they just beat out Zion Williamson, who is a 95 at this point. And basically, they closed it out. So the Pelicans made the NBA Finals a few times. They just weren't good enough. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. It is a lot different to what... It's a little bit of a prediction of what what 2025 could look like. Trae Young led the league, 37 a night. I'm telling you, he is going to be a force. Luka Doncic also, Anthony Edwards, who's going to be in this draft. He's a 94, averaging around 26, leading this New York team back to probably the where they need to be in the playoffs, because they are. I mean, it would be awesome to see the Knicks in there. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. There was a lot of trades, a lot of movements. Before we do it, let's just have a look at the NBA record. The team. What is that? Team records? No, we want to look at NBA records. Let's go and have a look at league history. Luka Doncic was the MVP. Giannis. LeBron James. And we go to Rookie of the Year, LeBron James Jr., James Wiseman, Cade Cunningham, Sixth Man of the Year. So, we are finished. It is done. The 2025 sim is over. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to hit that like button and look out for some more videos like this. A lot of NBA championships. The Boston Celtics won a few. The Hornets even won one, and the Pelicans got one too. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you on the next